This was before the Klitschko fight. Is that
That was
correct?
number one. Yes, it was before the
Was
clip.
that
There is number one. That's number one. Number two. Okay, Deontay Wilder said.
hold on. Go back to number one. Go back to number one.
What about it?
Go back.
This is Raphael Dawkins and BFTB's latest encounter. Part 1. Enjoy.
Go back to number one.
What about it?
Did Wilder send an offer?
Teddy Fresh, what's good? He says, what's good, BFTB? This guy is insane. It's all good. I deal with insane guys all the time. Now, again, so you said, did Deontay Wilder send an offer?
Yeah.
Okay, who called out who?
You said that Joshua called him out.
Joshua called out Deontay Wilder. So while Deontay Wilder sent an offer, you want to fight me, remember? You want to fight me. So if you fight me, then you send me the offer.
So did Joshua send Deontay Wilder an offer at that point?
The answer is no.
Okay. So no offer was sent by either party.
So no offer was sent by either party because Anthony Joshua didn't want it. And he clearly said he didn't want it. He said he's not experienced enough.
He said he didn't want it.
So did all the rest of the AJ Dick Riders. Oh, why are you trying to cherry pick Joshua? You're trying to cherry pick Joshua. He's not ready. He's only got 16 fights. Let him get some defenses.
So at that point, Joshua had 16 fights and Deontay had about 38. 32. Is that fair?
32.
32. He had 32 fights in 2016.
He had 32 fights by that time.
Okay. So he had double.
And what's your problem?
No, it's a question. He had double the fights that Anthony Joshua had at that point.
Yes.
All right, cool. Sorry?
I mean, I don't understand what you're saying to me.
Oh, you don't understand? You don't understand when a man has double the fights of a newcomer?
Oh, really? Okay. Well, how many did Orlando Salido have when he fought Lomachenko?
I have no idea. How many?
Orlando Salido had damn near 40 fights, and Lomachenko had like what? 3? 2?
Lomachenko, how many amateur fights did Lomachenko have?
Oh, now we're talking about amateur fights now.
How many amateur fights did he have?
I don't give a fuck about amateurs. We're talking about pros.
Did Lomachenko fight for the
fights?
Did
Anthony Joshua has more amateur fights than Deontay Wilder.
No, I'm talking about Lomachenko. Did Lomachenko fight for the? No, you brought him up. You brought the man up.
Right. And I brought him up to make a point.
You brought the man up.
Professional fights.
Okay, so let's talk about.
Bro. Hold on, listen.
So, bro,
For real, dude, stop.
Did Lomachenko fight for the belt in his second fight, professional fight?
I think he fought in his first professional fight.
Damn. So we are talking about an outstanding boxer in Lomachenko. Is that fair?
We're talking about an opportunist. There are plenty of outstanding boxers that can fuck around and be a champion in their first fight if given the opportunity. Plenty.
Okay.
Lomachenko was given the opportunity.
Wilder's power. No one is denying Wilder's knockout ability. No one's denying that.
Okay.
So
We just skipped the Lomachenko talk.
That's something we agree on. Okay, now let's get back to this.
So here was the topic that we got off.
Yeah.
All right. The topic that we got off of was the $2 million thing that I told you that Deontay Wilder would have signed if Anthony Joshua was on it, and he wasn't. We're back to this where I'm telling you that if he did sign this, then Deontay Wilder will be locked into a fucking dead-end contract. He has to fight, literally has to go fight some fucking bums now because Anthony Joshua is tied up for the next 2 fights. So that's 2 fights right there. So we got to fight some fucking whoever on an app that don't nobody have. That was the dumbest. It would have been the dumbest move ever if he did that. Deontay Wilder did not duck anybody because Deontay Wilder is a free agent and could have signed with his own if they could have guaranteed Joshua, and they couldn't. That's why he didn't sign. They couldn't guarantee him. Regardless of what you say, bro. You can say whatever you want. All right? Say whatever you want. But he couldn't guarantee him. They even came back and apologized because they didn't have the numbers. They couldn't tell you how much Joshua was making, which let you know he wasn't in the contract.
Of course, they told him how much they were making, but it was none of his damn business.
It was none of his business. Okay, so
damn business. How much?
Whose business is it?
It's none of his business. Listen.
Whose
Listen.
business is it then?
None of his business. Listen.
Oh,
You.
brother, Ralphie,
Listen.
can you answer the question? Whose business
No,
is it then?
I will answer the question. You come to work for me. You don't turn around and say, "Well, can you give me a spreadsheet of your company and your how much you made last year, so I can decide how much I should be making?" Absolutely not.
Yes, you do. Motherfucker, you better open it up because you got to entertain me. You have to give me what it is that I want, and I want that dude. I want to fight that dude. If you can't tell me that I'm getting this dude locked in, then what the fuck we talking about? I don't care what you're offering me. I can make my own bread on my own. I don't care what you're offering me.
Okay, so is it the case that Deontay Wilder got a significant pay increase from Showtime after declining the $100 million Joshua offer?
The $100 million Joshua offer, bro. You need to stop that, bro. Seriously.
No, I'm asking you a simple question. I asked you a simple question.
Asking me a simple question, and you're trying to put shit to carry on to it. It doesn't work that way.
I asked you a simple question, man.
You asked, is it he got a better deal with Showtime than the Anthony Joshua contract, the Anthony Joshua offer?
No, I never said that. I did not say that. That is not the question. That is not the question.
Say this, Ralphie. Say the zone offer. Do that.
No, I'll ask the question again. I'll ask you the question again. Is it the case that Showtime, after Deontay Wilder declined the Joshua offer,
okay,
is it not
right there? Stop. It was not a Joshua offer.
Was it not?
No, it wasn't, because he wasn't.
Okay.
Here's a Bugatti offer. Here's a Bugatti offer. Show me who was on the contract. Show me.
Yeah. Okay, so who else?
Show me he was on the contract.
FTB, who else would have been on the contract for 2 fights at 40 million apiece?
Who the fuck is on the contract for Golovkin? At however many fights he got? This motherfucker just fought Rose.
Give me a name. Give me a name. Two fights.
Again, let me do this again. Let's do this again.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting here saying they're not going. You're insinuating that they're not going to give Deontay Wilder that amount of money to fight bums. That's what you're insinuating. And I'm telling you, they just gave motherfucking Golovkin $100 million, and he just fought Rolls.
Okay, so the best case scenario, then I think this is what you're saying. The best case scenario is that he could have been fighting Joshua for 40 mil 2 times. No. The worst case scenario. Listen to what I'm saying kindly.
Well, don't tell me what I'm saying, because it's not.
Kindly, no. Well, you have your chance to rebut. This is my hypothesis. My hypothesis is that you are saying that DAZN were prepared to offer and pay Deontay Wilder 40 million times 2 to fight 2 bums. That's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario is that DAZN were prepared to pay Deontay Wilder 40 million times 2 to fight Anthony Joshua. Is that a fair assessment?
That's fair. I'm okay with that.
That's a fair assessment.
I'm okay.
So the worst case scenario, to allow me to reiterate, the worst case scenario is that Deontay Wilder could have made career high paydays fighting 2 bums. That's the worst case scenario. Is that fair?
And how do you know he's not making that right now?
He's not making 40. Well, he was on the Forbes list, was he not? Number 30 or. Yes, I'm explaining to you. Okay, I'm explaining to you how I know. Right. He was on the Forbes list, was he not? Somewhere like 32 or 36 for allegedly.
For last year.
For last year, for allegedly making somewhere in the.
He said for last year, but I understand that fight, all those figures included the Breezel fight. So that's not last year, that's this year too. Region
of $30 million.
For last year.
I'm talking that's how I know.
Now.
That's how I know.
No, that's not how. How are you going to say what he made? He's on the Forbes list for last year. What he's making now?
Right. It was for
this year.
He fought Brazil this year, and we know that he reputedly made $10 million for that.
Who knows that? What are you talking about?
That was a figure release for fighting Brazil. $10 million.
Something is wrong with you guys, bro. Something.
Really? Why?
Something. You all's disdain for Deontay Wilder is insane.
Disdain?
You do.
So he's talking about disdain from UK to Deontay Wilder when all he does is shit on UK heavyweights.
You have disdain for that.
For saying 10 mil, the reported figure?
I'm not even talking about the 10 mil. I'm speaking overall.
Overall?
Whole thing.
Are we ignoring the 10 million?
You came on here, and the entire time, all you've been doing is trying to find a negativity in Deontay Wilder. Whatever it is.
Is that not what you do with both Anthony Joshua and Dillian White?
No.
Our English fighter, our UK fighters?
No.
I think it is.
No, it isn't. If I'm telling you,
I think it is.
telling you, no. Now, let me clear you up right now. Let me clear it up right now. Explain to me what is not a fact about what I'm about to say. Could Dillian White have fought Pulev and been the IBF mandatory?
He would have received somewhere like 25%.
I don't give a fuck about his money, dude. I'm asking you, would he have been the IBF mandatory if he beat Pulev?
He'd have had to take bomb money. He's not going to do that.
I don't give a fuck about his bread, dude. And why do you? You ain't getting any of it. I don't care about his money.
I never said I'm getting any of it. You asked me a question, I answered it. Yeah.
Do you want to have a title shot or not? Isn't this all about him getting a title shot?
He wants a title shot, but he was not prepared to accept bomb money. He was not going to take bomb money for it.
Oh, so he wasn't supposed to take bum money. So Deontay Wilder was supposed to take bum money for Anthony Joshua.
How was he going to take bomb money? That was $40 million to fight the bomb money.
Okay, let me say this again. So Deontay Wilder was supposed to take bum money. They
was $15
million flat.
That was good for him at that time.
Oh, so according to you, it's good.
That was good for him at that time.
When did you become Deontay Wilder's accountant?
Why do you have to be accountant to read numbers? You don't have to be accountant to read numbers. You don't have to be an accountant to read numbers.
Okay, so what was bum money for Dillian White?
Bum money was 25% against Pulev.
25% was bum money.
Against Pulev.
Bro, you see, this is the reason why I say what I do when it comes to you UK guys.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I do this. What do you guys want? Honestly, I'm being honest.
I can tell you that. I can tell you that.
I'm listening.
Right. So to answer your question directly, you said, why did Dillian White decline the fight?
What do you guys want? What is simple? So don't spin it. Don't go anywhere else. I'm asking you a simple question. What do you guys want?
I think you mean, what does Dillian White want? And what Dillian White wants is...
You all claim like you're fucking accountants, you're sponsors.
Yeah, I never said that.
Money shit. You talk about what somebody deserves. So what do you guys want? What do you...
Objection, Your Honor. All of these things you just said, I never said. You attributed statements to me which I did not make.